And as Jesus went from there, he saw two men, one blind and one lame. And he said to them, "What do you want? Ask, and you will receive." And they said, "Rabbi, we want to see." So he touched their eyes. Yeshua, being full of compassion, had a desire to heal them. He laid his hands on their eyes, and immediately they could see, and he sent them away. After this, Jesus went out into the region of the Gadarenes, and as he was walking along the beach, he saw a man named Simon, who was a leader of a religious sect called the Pharisees. Now they were known for their hypocrisy and their love of money, but despite that, Jesus invited him to follow him and become his disciple. Now Simon's response was immediate, and he left everything and followed Jesus. And as they were walking together, Jesus told him, "I am sending you like a prophet to the nations to heal the brokenhearted, to set the captives at liberty, to recover sight to the blind, and to release the oppressed." Then Simon, filled with great joy and excitement about his newfound faith, went home, made a great feast, and invited many important people from the city to come and meet Jesus. Among them was a man named Levi, who was also known as Matthew, and he was a tax collector, which in those days was considered a traitor to his nation because they collected taxes for the Romans. The people hated them, and they hated Jesus because he was hanging out with them. But Jesus didn't care what people thought, and he invited Levi to follow him and become his disciple too. So Levi left everything and did just that. And as they were eating together at Levi's house, many tax collectors and sinners were present. And the religious leaders and the Pharisees saw this and asked his disciples why he was hanging out with such scum of society. In response, Jesus told them a story about a lost sheep. He said, "If anyone has 100 sheep and loses one of them, doesn't he leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after the lost one until he finds it? And when he does, he joyfully carries it on his shoulders, more glad to find that one than the 99 which never strayed." And just as Jesus came to seek and save that which was lost, in the same way he welcomed sinners, for he knew that they were far more interested in him than the religious leaders who considered themselves righteous. For it is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. But go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. And that's the end of chapter 5. If you want to hear chapter 6, just follow the instructions below.